This is the first meeting by the committee since the motion to investigate the maltreatment of Nigerians in China was moved on the floor of the House. Representative Yusuf Buba chairs the Committee on Foreign Affairs. He explained that the joint committees have been holding virtual meetings as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic and arrived at this interim report.
That is the virtual meeting I'm talking about. So I don't know if your committee don't have such platforms. Maybe if your clerk is around, he can tell us if he has posted to the platform or the chairman.
It is obvious members of the Joint Investigative Committee made up of Foreign Affairs, Interparliamentary, Diaspora and Human Rights are not speaking with one voice. They appear to be surprised with the outcome of the interim report of the committee prepared by clerks of the various committees, which for them does not represent recommendations that should form part of the report following the dehumanization of Nigerians in China. For instance, a member of the Human Rights Committee, Iwe Chinyere, is worried that his committee was not carried along from the onset. He holds same opinion with other members of the joint committees.
I was devastated when you announced that this ad hoc committee, this joint committee, had been meeting online. But unfortunately, a critical committee like Human Rights Committee has been eased out.
Mr. Chairman, does this mean that this is not a final report because we are not aware when these matters were investigated, because these are grave allegations? If we have Chinese and other foreign nationals living in Nigeria and we have not dealt ruthlessly with them in the face of this COVID-19 pandemic, I want to believe that we should not treat Chinese government with kid gloves.
At this juncture, journalists were asked to leave the hall for an executive meeting when it appeared that the argument was getting tougher. It remains to be seen if the lawmakers will be firm in their report to be adopted in the next sitting. These four orders will send a strong signal to the Chinese government to stop the ill treatment of her citizens in China and other international communities. Only time will tell.